Right, so today I'm doing two knock sensors and the knock sensor harness. So there's a website called ZR Off-Road, ZR1 Off-Road, I think. They sell the harness for like 20 bucks. This is the second harness I'm replacing. I got the other one from them. Probably lasted me about 6 months before it went out. But I got my car smogged, I got my tags, I got everything. The harness, honestly, is probably a temporary fix if you need to get the smog or whatever. Or you can get the OEM one. Yeah, honestly, I also got the cheapest knock sensors from carparts.com, which was like maybe 11 bucks for the pair. So really, I don't know if it's the harness or the knock sensors. They were both cheap, to be fair. So yeah, I'm just replacing everything with another cheap set again. I personally don't mind it. Just need to make sure this shit's got no check engine light, because that's what bothers me. And this is just gonna be like a little test too, just to see if maybe I got something that was already defective possibly, and just to see how long it really lasts. Like, is it really a bang for your buck, or should I just go OEM? And doing this for 5 years, generally going OEM is the answer, but it's a little experiment, so we'll see what happens. So to start off by doing this, you want to remove the intake and the air box. I've already done that. I got the air box right here. It's just the air box is just two clamps. The intake pipe is just loosen this flathead. Loosen this flathead and it'll come off. Remove this from the intake manifold. And that connects, I believe it connects right here to this side of the intake manifold. So you'll just grab the clamp, loosen it up, slide it back. After that, what you're gonna do is loosen your intake manifold bolts. They're 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4, might be 5. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 bolts on each side, 10mm bolts. If you can see right here how this intake manifold curves up, goes to the side, right here. And this bolt is like at the front. The other bolts are on the side. So it's gonna be the same thing for the bolt on the other side. You really wanna go back there, put your hand on it first so you know exactly where it's at. I put in my 1/4 inch, because they shouldn't be tightened that tight anyways. Put in my 1/4 inch 10mm with extension. I put it there and without the ratchet, and then I connected my ratchet. It's easier that way for the driver's side. Passenger side, you're gonna need the extension, the swivel, and the 10mm socket. So I already got all these bolts loosened. I'm gonna take this off, loosen all my bolts, and I'll show you what that looks like after. Actually, before I show you what that looks like after, I did leave one thing out. I don't know if you have your beauty cover on, but you also obviously you want to take that off. But besides that, you want to get your purge valve off the side right here. So it's going to be sitting like this. You're going to have this. Let me see if I can get a good zoom here. Okay, so you're gonna have this harness connected to it. Two 10mm bolts. It's gonna be sitting like this. So disconnect the harness, loosen these clamps up on each side, pull the hose back on each side, and she comes off easily. Aside from that, you're also gonna want to disconnect all the injector harness clips right here. Boom, boom, boom. It's 4 on each side. And I think that's pretty much it. Actually, this was the hose that connects to the this was the hose that connects to the air box. My apologies. This right here connects to your positive crank ventilation PCV valve. So boom, right here. I need to change mine. My shit's leaking. So loosen the harness, take it off. Same thing on the other side for this one right here. You pretty much want to generally get everything out of the way that might be in the way of the intake manifold, because it's going to come up. The harness, this is the knock harness right here. If you follow it in, it's all the way inside, so you got to remove this. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so something I failed to mention before I told you to take the intake manifold off. You pretty much just want to make sure that there's nothing obstructing. Like, you see this is attached to the manifold, right? You're going to lift the manifold. This wire harness is on there with a clip. You want to make sure there's no wires attached when you pull this up. Even when you do pull it up, you want to pull it up super slowly and make sure you don't rip anything off. On top of that, when you loosen this, you want to start from the middle, one, and out. There's a sequence to tighten every single bolt in a specific pattern. That way the manifold goes down evenly and you just don't have it like that, or you know what I mean? You tighten one end and the other end is a little more up. So this secures the manifold to the block, to the cylinder head, and makes it all, or to the top of the engine, sorry about that, to make it all pretty much flush with the ports. So I have this intake manifold bolt pattern. This is exactly how you're gonna tighten it. You're gonna go, this is the front of the engine, so it's like this, straight front. This is the driver's side, this is the passenger side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could loosen it just however you want, straight across. But in general, in theory, it'd be best to loosen it in the same pattern that you tightened it. It's a good habit to pick up because you can cause stress cracks on the manifold. You can ruin the gasket. So it's better to just do it this way. So I got every single bolt off. So it should be able to just lift up. You can see down there is the rest of the knock sensor harness with the two knock sensors in there. This area right here is a hot spot for rodents. So what happens is rodents and fucking mice or whatever will get inside your car and they'll chew up all those fucking wires. And that's like a warm place where they chill at. So something to definitely keep in mind when you remove the intake. Inspect for any kind of rodent intrusion, any poop or anything like that. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up so you can see what it looks like under after I take this clip off right here. All right, so before I take it off, I just want to show you what I mean by pulling slowly and not just yanking it. We still have a vacuum brake booster line connected to the brake booster to the back of the intake manifold, and you will not be able to see it until you come back here and kind of move the intake a little bit. And you also have this hose right here with this clip down connected to your it looks like a PCV. Oh no, it's loose. My apologies. It's already loose. So only thing is the vacuum brake booster line. All right, move the clip holding the vacuum brake booster line to the back of the intake. It's just easier to get to. Now we put this bad boy to the side over here. I'll set this down for a sec. Anything else holding this shit? So anything fuel related, do not disconnect. I don't bother with it. I don't want to spill gas or smell gas while I'm working. I don't want to lose pressure in the line. I don't want to do any of that. So we got that fuel line, fuel hose right here. All you got to do is just shimmy the intake manifold to the side. You're not going to pull it all the way out, but at the end of the day, you don't really need to. Everything you need is right there. Got your knock sensor over here. Bank 1, bank 2 with the harness. And that's pretty much it. Put everything back in reverse. Clean the surface to each port. So the intake manifold gasket is pretty much adhering to everything. Also inspect your intake manifold gasket. I just replaced these when I did the last sensors, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I mean, now's a good time to check everything that's under here while you're here, because as you can see, it's pretty fucking tedious to work a higher fucking cars just right above it. I'm literally chilling on top of this fucking front fucking and also be careful, like I dropped the tool earlier, like you can't get it until you take the manifold off. So yeah, in here, definitely look for rodent, look for poop, look for any other wires that are torn or brittle. Look at the inside of your valve cover gasket. Is it leaking? If it's leaking, now's a good time, because look at that bolt over there. It's a pain to get to, but right now it's easy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. It's all good.